Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Check now, check it, check it, check it, check it. The beat is real, don't wait make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, 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 check it. Green select glucometer, check it, check it, check it, check it. Sugar level for check it, check it, check it, check it. For check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I was asking earlier that the last time you saw your favorite musician, who are now named Dr. Likey or Niwemu, they were all acting in these comedy skits. But you know very well he is not an actor or a comedian. He's a musician. How did you feel? Do you think it helps these people to do that? My producer, Antonio Sapon, you can also call him Facebook Jata, has compiled some 1 or 2 skits that we are going to watch here on the show. Then when I come back, I go on to my people in Team Dodo Solomon. I also go to Sammy Rasta and Roland Amate for me to get their expert opinion on some of these things. Sometimes we see it from around the world. We see it elsewhere, people doing it. But what is the impact when it comes to musicians featuring in comedy skits? Watch some of these things when I come back.
Yeah. You know what? And it's a keyless tune there. Yeah, if you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Assistant run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, is here to stay. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety. Speak, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best.
Chalet, this be Sammy Flex TV. For entertainment, this be the best TV. The whole of GH, town and village, we bring you the best sound and the best image. Forget what they pay you, make we entertain you. You not go fit movie, go be like say we shame you. Now waste your time to Google search. You get it all when you flexing with Sammy Flex.
What you they want? Yeah. You know what? And it's a keyless tune there. Yeah, if you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Assistant run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, is here to stay. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety. Speak, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best.
Chalet, this be Sammy Flex TV. For entertainment, this be the best TV. The whole of GH, town and village. We bring you the best sound and the best image. Forget what they paying you, make we entertain you. You not go fit movie, go be like say we shame you. Now waste your time to Google search. You get it all when you flexing with Sammy Flex.
If what you they want be promotion or entertainment, log on to Sammy Flex TV. Cause now we be the best, no darling. Now we they run things. If this what you want, then you got it.
Sammy Flex, Sammy Flex.
We entertainment.
You know we be the first.
We entertainment.
And we go give you the best.
We entertainment.
Far better than the rest.
Wow.
If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best.
If this what you want,
We be the best. We be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best. Yeah, if you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. As we start to run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, is here to stay. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, no. Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety. Speak, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Yeah.
Chalet, this be Sammy Flex TV. For entertainment, this be the best TV. The whole of GH, town and village. We bring you the best sound and the best image. Forget what they paying you, make we entertain you. You not go fit movie, go be like say we shame you. Now waste your time to Google search. You get it all when you flexing with Sammy Flex.
if what you they want be promotion or entertainment, log on to Sammy Flex TV. Cause now we be the best, no darling. Now we they run things. If this what you want, then you got it.
Sammy Flex, Sammy Flex.
We entertainment.
You know we be the first.
We entertainment.
And we go give you the best.
We entertainment.
Far better than the rest.
Wow.
If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best.
If this what you want,
We be the best. We be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best.
Sammy Flex TV, we are entertainment.
Okay, so you watched some interesting skits here featuring Medical, featuring Bosom P. Young, as well as Famiye, and reigning Komame Pesi. Of course, you never knew Famiye to be an actor, right? Bosom P. Young cried them say when Timian Kasa and who free Mupi. Medical too. I saw Medical in action, but unfortunately we couldn't get a sound of Medical. Forgive us. Next time we get it, so we listen to it right. Okay, my mini movie maker and starting Komowe first. Sammy Rasta. He is going to start this conversation. Say, Muna Mokaste Sankofoi. When you cast them, first of all, I had a motive. What are you guys looking for? Impact Bena Moshe and Rose now the mom. No, do you consider who they are before you give them such roles? And again, when we watch them, how do we also see them as people who are followers of these guys? Rasta, yes, starting Komowe.
You betcha, I heard for you now.
I'm a Joso.
show you buy and chair so no campaign.
Aji baby.
Right. I believe, sir, in the creative space, almost all of us in the creative space, we have multiple talents. Oshe ubia mostly omo acting na do dona say timi to no.
Okay.
Oshe omo to no so a. Even with the kind of actions they put in when they are shooting music videos, and even writing a concept for a song, it involves some kind of acting.
Okay.
And you know, the attorney say, "Obiya timi cross call baby, echo ye way the music, and I'll be to my cross ye movie." But with this particular comedy skits now, yeah, normally when you talk of movie there, then movie, before you cast a musician in a movie, maybe one who something about him a perfect in the movie.
Okay.
Or a binus for publicity sake. I need this person to maybe a cameo appearance.
Okay.
Emmanuel. And I say be also to me.
So the cameo appearance is where only Pakono Shadan active baby.
Yeah, but or no back no one can who say me Sammy.
Okay. Sammy Flex.
Oh, bass Sammy Flex.
Okay.
Oh, ma as a character.
Okay.
In the script, and that's the cameo.
That's the cameo.
Yeah.
Okay. In Zanka family, Obeba as family, Oma as police officer.
Or bass family.
Good one.
Yeah. It's with this comedy skit, most of the artists know maybe I'm pick it away from one. The artist wants to endorse the person now or comedy, and I said there are a group of people no comedy. Maybe a person endorse more comedy skits. So he also wants to use his influence to support the omoye. Because back in Oshe Obi to say Nigeria, Obi to say Don Jazia, where you see this avenue, the comedy skits people, raise a lot of them. Whenever he sees the potential, say with your craft, you are good at. He wants to involve. You see, that's all no and I'll be pushed to amount.
Yeah.
That is the same thing that I see with these people, say medical. While share the Dr. Likey, comedy skits, they are so popular in Ghana. I believe, say one, medical wants to endorse support the brand. Na atimako enimu. Say the beya ono sene fans ebe ni beje the comedy na we mo ye no. And another thing so you say the artist himself also want to tap into the comedy skit for also fan base.
Okay.
As well. Inti be or be a project be or be yeah and I be or day back. Now pay attention be a obetimi comedy for no my well established na kokasa o chale mo fa mi twa we see na e man nkofo enye de en kasa mfa ho ana nkofo ani nyima ho no so de aye ni project nti in obi a benefit, but the dangerous part of it is say as an artist you should always check your brand before you involve in these things. Ade na awokoye no what check here who omo level of quality and then as an artist no they also person oh yeah does it match and no idea very important as an artist no ade na awokoye no e die emfaso na ebe brew brand e betima ball brand ho ban enye se obi a comedy skit and I say o my popular you just jump on anything just because you also want
to be popular, yeah.
Yes. And the benefits mostly me who say if you are a musician now call you winner your benefit no will not come from your performance or acting. But for instance, nipa no betimi aye bibi nso to support your music. Ebia minisu medical for example. Or release Accra no. Dr. Likey so ne call for no die. Ede Accra ne ye like dance for full track
session. Okay.
Dancer share the views and then for copy certain the TikTok ne ho it went viral.
Okay.
And in this case the benefit free medical free so no the performance in the skit but also almost where you see almost platform no influence their hype on the song.
Okay.
Which is also good. And to me, the danger aspect of it is say, which brand do you represent, and where do you want to position?
And medical then on your say, was he medical in the skit or he was a different character?
He was medical.
He was medical in the skit, not a different character.
Yes, I've seen Kwame Eugene too, and he was Kwame Eugene. And with Dr. Likey, they are mostly omo Emma nipa na appear as
who he is. Okay.
Because omo ne medical ye, omo ne Kwame Eugene aye bi, omo ne Busum Piyon aye bi. In all these instances, not Likey portrait say ono na ye medical. Say we say or portray say ono na ye medical. Kwame Eugene there no na portray say otwa music video till otwa video ama Kwame Eugene.
Okay.
Which is in line with and Anna Kwame so promoting a song Tenefie no.
Okay.
So that is it. It's me my advice would be say we artist one ubetimi aye e dia boa support am almost brand na enyini because most of these people also can do promotions for you. TikTok ne ho ne mani nyina no say if obi TikTok na wo hwe ne brand no na koso a na wo fi say that you use betimi here you can help the person push the person also betimi apost ni maybe say nipa ne brand ne be ye din a ye solid ono so betimi aye the same thing for you as well. And this Skits no forget about this one. David Omunyina ye be pain.
Okay.
There's this guy, one I've forgotten the name, but when it comes to comedy skits in Nigeria, is very, very good. Or Nona or Chia David Okutran
Sydney Talker.
Yeah.
I think Sydney Talker. Yeah.
You understand? It's the advantages and disadvantages, but I'm sure say a way to support. But you should check the kind of thing I will get you involved whether it will solidify your brand or it will affect your brand. It's very important because Obiane said you see a penny brand. Say brand and no say a bit me a akọ animu and as what say cut it across to a certain place being an intimate qua. Then you see your involvement. Sense so say just to endorse and conform there, then you check it very well because some of these people are just creating anything because of comedy. Some of them are not even Osha crying yesterday. You understand? So why would you involve yourself in such thing?
Because personally, I was disappointed in Bosom de No China. I didn't see
the involvement.
Like man who they not much.
You understand? But Osha dear. Or like mucha na like yes or no bosom piona you enjoy
that was
it.
Interesting.
You should always watch the kind of thing I will call get yourself involved and especially the particular thing they want you to do because one way and obaka bibi na I feel the brand and and brand positioning when it comes to a how I see one of the key things for any musician, how you position your brand. Very important. Who jump on any comedy skater, check the creativity aspect of it.
Okay.
And yes, sir, just to appear in it, even if it's Dr. Likey or whoever, check the creativity aspect of it. Because at the end of the day, the thing should be it's something that will be out of best.
Okay.
Now, if I'm seeing medical in a comedy skit, and yes, once one year actor, and you go here, they will. What I say, and to make sure say I didn't creative thing now on the panel day bano. One a solid say will be sure a bay any panestre, a bit to me ama and kofueni not to just appear in it. Keke. That's what I'll give to you.
All right, perfectly said, perfectly said. Enough education coming from movie producer Sammy Rasta. Call Roland, Mr. Roland, say, how does he also see our musicians, creative writers, nafe, omo acting, ebi koye, nebi koye? Does it help their brands or not? Ro.
As I mean, I think just like Sammy Rasta this is just about brand visibility for most people, but one of the detailed things that need to be considered, the kind of like the way you involve yourself in a comedy skit. You know, most people do it for their own personal gain. So be they pay hype, be so per se or on tapping into somebody's fan base. But what mostly happens is that if the person, you know, most musicians are semi-actors because whatever they portray out there mostly are not what or who they are. Yes, so in other words, they are semi-actors, but not professional actors like the ones that we know them to be. So mostly, if say any movie, na a comedy skit is also another form of like an aspect of movie though.
Yeah,
but
it's acting, yeah.
It's still acting, but all I want to say is sometimes it is best if the person do not have an experience in acting or need vast experience in acting. It is best for you as a producer to even use the person as a cameo character.
On your more. He wouldn't do much. Yeah.
And now say obe play on one kasane because if the person is playing cameo, and he is able to move according to the script smoothly. But I'm say be somebody like Pyong who is not a professional actor. Who didn't could skits now money play a different character or no on so familiar with her. One year. That is what we will see because the actual year will say we who the relevance in that skit. I'm sure say he was not playing as bosom. Even though say we know say bosom netiwe, but the character he was playing was a different character. And Kayade okay, we know Bosom to be a musician. In that skit, he played something that people could relate him to. I'm sure say you would have even understood whatever they did in the skit. So that is one aspect. And with regards to brand affiliation, recently comedian Warris, issue2 skit B, posted it on Twitter. He was lambasted. I think to him, his motive for shooting that skit was to speak against rape. But the whole you are responsible for what you say, but you are not responsible for the way I understand it came to play here, and most people did not understand the skit he put out. So they insulted him till he deleted the skit and came to apologize.
It was about rape.
Yes. And it was about rape. So as a musician or as a brand, this is not only with musicians, but different brands as well, because as a presenter or as a pundit, you are also a brand in a way. And if you should involve yourself in such skits, mind you, you also have affiliations like Corporate Ghana and all that. And I'm not sure your affiliate would like to be in that position, especially when the brand goes that side. So it is very key for our people to check who they affiliate themselves with. And this you would indirectly or knowingly dent your brand without even you considering and it might be very difficult for you to even have a damage control. And you know, it is good for the industry. At least it helps growth. It helps grow because say at times it is not always that you'll be known for something. Most people in the creative arts industry are known to be very versatile. You seem to be at a point where you feel as a musician, okay, my career is not so relevant or as huge as it used to be. Probably you can try acting. let's take somebody like Amake Abebrese, who was a known actor, and one singer like that who is also acting, the female on Raquel. Raquel is also now a professional actress now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In Ghana or in UK?
In Ghana, why shooting movies?
So Raquel is in Ghana?
Yeah, Amake Abebrese so I movies. And she's also a known singer. Okay. Amake Abebrese is also a very good singer. But when we say, you test where your strength would be and where your relevance is being appreciated at a particular time, and you venture. So it is good for some of our musicians to even venture into some of these skits because it helps in their brand relevance, their brand visibility and all that. It gives them extensive mileage. And you know, it is good and it helps in industry growth. Until at the end of the day, the people from the movie side or the skit side can tap into that of music. The musicians can also tap into their fan base also, and we grow the industry.
Very well said, Roland Amate, for that one. Call in Team Dodo Solomon, near Misani say, how does he also see this? Musician, Uncle Bonnie Numo, so called Acticacra, now man for the Nako Didi Felsa, Nebiakoye, Nebinkoye. Chamo, what is your position on this?
Yeah, any new phenomenon, CICIC, and at some point it was really the ish, like if you are a musician, and you are popular, the next thing to do is to appear in a movie, and you can even make a lot of money from it. So in the, I think in the early 90s, in America, for instance, we had somebody like Tupac.
Yeah.
He appeared in a lot of movies, Poetic Justice and other ones. Janet Jackson, the same. And they were making a lot of money too from the movies, from the acting. And sometimes they will even use their songs to create the movie. So it's not
as in almost storyline being their song.
In their song.
To create the
one
movie.
popular song movie Tina Turner, What Love Got to Do with It. And it was a big hit in 1993. It was a big hit. And I think she made a lot of money from that movie too. The song What Love Got to Do with It. So doing it is not a bad thing. In fact, you should encourage musicians. When you're a hater, the next thing is to find a good producer and director and maybe
do something out of it. Okay.
So it's not a bad thing at all. And I wouldn't be surprised, say Reggie Rockstone, any inspiration from that phenomena in 90s, and early, he appeared in Cantata. Reggie Rockstone was in Cantata.
Oh, is that Reggie a Cantata?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
No, Reggie, Cantata is different from Asofodasi.
Different from Asofodasi.
Asofodasi is a Candrama.
Reggie was in Cantata. Me Ninuma Metin, Yabanso Visa. Cantata Muna Metin.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Numnica crowd Cantata Muna. Wow, this is nice. And Sakura and make a song at that time. It was difficult to get a video, not like now. It's not a bad thing to do. Just that you go for now or my band now, any skate now, I am not professionalism no form. So if you are a musician, not a person you involved, at least try to protect yourself a bit in terms of appear like that. Say any panel show professionalism, why not? It can also help you, and you can get involved. But more, as I said, me family days say, me who knows
One who to say one yes, and which one?
And me fair me as a mean to me engage you with what is going on. In 2 years, I was feeling because for me a big brand and in this case, or for me to me a better talk of the town in the skit. I be boy for me. I want to so away at the Nagas. I want to be boy. Some musicians even you breakthrough through this. So almost yes skit not a skit ni blue pen. Not as a musician they can one or no so blue. Because a man for bed started actually no say
who is he?
Now almost getting to know you. So it's not bad thing for any musician to get involved in this. Just that they should be careful how they will get involved. It's not very beneficial to them because skits ni bi wo ha enkoyi enti de enkoyi sa no memfa ho koshem o mo beka e wonye papa umu ade whatever but forget them de o mo no painting o mo ba be fa enti e so nso nya benefit bi ansan why but stopping it they know. And I make us say in the 90s, you know, it was the order of the day.
So it was a big deal then.
Yes.
But Chemo, unfortunately, what we see is the microphone skates now. I'm a professionalism, no. Yes, down. Most of them are these phone producers. Almost skating baby come the phones.
Yeah.
And yet professional production be almost there. And I will our image as an artist. So I don't know where we keep the balance. Unfortunately, though they are not doing the professional thing, they have the numbers.
Yeah.
But Sammy, the most important.
But when you be also.
Yeah, and America says so. If you want to get involved with them, at least who appear woman there. So mo ye bibi kakra say on say under normal circumstances if you are going to appear in a movie they will give you a script you read they will tell you the storyline if you are okay with it before you go in but we moment think oh brabe pass it through
unim de okwakoye or set
unim de okwakoye o udru wa na aka cho say obeyese unim de okoye na me wo artist bia aka say obeye movie ntino me contact me nipa ba ko say omunya ayi bia on can share me like if they are doing production I will bring the artist and my friend and my friend also omo ye series bi ntino me can share me artist and say omra me appear ba ko and I'm omra appear saying like also be pass it through I'm pass through say but yanka bibi like how much are you going to pay in character be no be nothing or not
costuming
would you be trying to send into ya man me pass it do kan ya no and you know we artist now ko bibi sa how like unim the best wo ho and you know we artist be to say bia medical now ko bibi sa catch am say o mon kan de o be ye nche wansa men ko just like that. And do you know ya now I can say oh the Ghana for the say we can't give bad news. Catch up say oh BBS into me ma or no. Maybe could try music video be or something. Don't just appear in any skit. No. I would advise them to not go there far.
Okay, thank you. In Team Dodo Solomon. You can also call him Chemo. Some pieces of advice put together and put out there for you. Not Sammy Rasta self person baby count. I'm sure I'll pick Roland too.
Then me person they can say the ultimate aim to join a comedy skit is to make comedy. That should be the first thing. A comedy skit. And you know, make sure say adena wukoye no. A comic enough to get people laugh. Because most of this
but I see they all kind me person reference to Bosom Young Baba Shop at the end. It was a comedy skit by a share no some dey ani hu
I want to make sense say you
me can no 2 year na
me de swa the Chemo can so say the ultimate wo artist no ade a wo koye no say wo koye comedy skit at the end of the day be a one kasa wo ye enkranya osre but you still want to be in it that so wo ye ne sa dey a wa fail so you know the concept agree with your team say ade way will it be comic enough to make people laugh that is very important because as for the technicalities there most of them don't get it right but ade na esre kra na it takes people mind of the quality that is why Emma like muni we mu nyina it's because ade na omo hwe no esre ade na like ye no eye ne srenti no na dwene nko technicalities ni so more and another thing now ubusa ne say if you as an artist you've been shooting music videos whenever you have some team of
standard
omo camper omo hwe video even some of the musicians no omo back stage a crano shooting cry fe crackeke you understand you have a cinematographer be odi wachi no call your shows to or take you or friends say behind the scenes no one nyina or here juma why won't you involve the person say because it's your brand and ekoka will be brand ho so you make sure say what you are going to shoot no even if they don't have the technical know-how, but the concept is good enough to sell you, you can bring in your expertise to come and help. You understand? So you suggest to them, oh, Charlie, I didn't know, yeah, but money there, yeah, man, they know encore class, kakao. Timini Pawi, also you're very good or camera, and Timoni no, and Timmy up. Now, you should to idea. Simple. You get it there, but idea is all the show, Tim say, no matter your cover cameras, Nina, be quality man, and yes, sir. You are disgracing yourself. Come at this skit now, I didn't say yes.
It should be laughable. Thank you for the addition, Sammy Rasta. Ro, what are you adding today?
When you say in involving yourself in a comedy skit in a class, sometimes whether the people are being professional or not, the musician's brand is like also comes to play, because I watch family check it time a family trade we are ultimately say it was in that time now all grown. So during that period, anything for the numbers there. Yes, anybody would like to get involved. Anything for the numbers. For us, it is numbers first before any other thing comes. Like any other thing is secondary. Numbers becomes the primary factor. That is it. And again, it is even good for musicians to also involve themselves, aside professionalism and technicalities. No? Because you see, music videos do not always tell the full story of songs that they normally produce or churn out. So sometimes even contacting a producer of a skit or a movie crown for him to tell a detailed story of whatever song or project that you've put out, it's even a plus to your brand. It's in mostly more chain say we be producers of the skits na nkwan be from so many skits be on tibe pass it through and many storyline be tibe pass it through. Sometimes you as a musician, you may have a song be out share. This tells a very good story about the country, about independence and all that. Probably your music video is just about 3 or 4 minutes or 2 and something seconds, 2 minutes something seconds. You cannot tell the full story. You can contact some of these producers, give them the detailed story, let them or script write, let them put a full script to it and shoot, and it will help your brand.
All right, thank you so much. In Team Dodo Solomon Chemo to Sammy Rasta as well as Roland Amati.